Alright, welcome back. Big day today, I think. We are going to first deal with guano, honestly. I don't even care what's going on in the South Factory. It doesn't bother me. We have to deal with this situation. We've been sitting on it forever, so it's not even difficult to decide what to do with it. Guano is a waste product, like so many other waste products, that has occasional uses. So, we need to go over to the biological ingredients stack right here, and we have to set up a waste configuration for it. So that's a full 4 right there. Come with me, my friends. And we will lay this down. We will assign a dinosaur to guano duty. An underappreciated yet critical task. Mr. Dinosaur, right here. Please go get some food. Then go to the guano bin, muck it out, and then drop it here at waste guano in. You shouldn't have a lot of activity right in the beginning. Hopefully it will kick up later because I hear you need lots of guano for a variety of purposes. Right now we just made a bigger storage bin for it, and that's mostly what we need. Anyway, what we're doing today, just to recap what we did yesterday, we got titanium tetrachloride in. That's the most important part. We got full processing down in nice expandable fashion. And with tetrachloride, we're finally free to do hydrocarbon processing. And let me tell you about how to handle crude oil, in my opinion anyway. So, crude oil processing. You need to put it in your standard fluid bus, obviously. It's used in a variety of things outside of just cracking into different fuel areas, especially like sulfonates right here, which is an annoying intermediate because it's only used in exactly one thing. And it's like, does this really need to exist? But, what does need to exist when you get right down to it? Anyway, so this goes in a bin, but it also gets a direct pipeline into distillation because the purpose of crude oil is this recipe. This will consume 99.999% of all oil produced. And all of these things have no use outside of refining. They are intermediate products. Like condensates only become refined natural gas. Refined natural gas has uses, but condensates do not. High distillates, destined to become naphtha. Naphtha has uses outside of the cracking stack, but the high distillates do not. Medium distillates, same story. We can turn it into we can turn it to strip distillates inside the stack, and strip distillates has again no use outside of the stack. This looks really good to me. This is a better, like gas, where's the gasoline? This produces 2.4 megajoules of liquid power, and this does 2.7. So I guess gasoline is in the, it's in the same league. Well, it's all basically the same. And then cumene, that's used, benzene, that's used, but outside of, okay, strip distillates does have one other thing, and that's fuel for loaders, but that will fade later on. Anyway, that's kind of an exception. But back to low distillates. Again, low distillates doesn't get used outside of the stack, the refining stack. So we're going to plan for all these guys to just be used entirely in one place. And we're going to try to produce all of the products. That's our goal. We have all the catalysts. Tin chromium, all these are. No, that's gasoline, low distillates, tetrachloride, tin chromium, and like there's like one nichrome, right? Somewhere in here. Whatever. So this is what we're doing today. In order to achieve this wondrous goal, we're going to have to clear a lot of land. So back to the old factory we go. I don't know if this place is working. I don't know if we're experiencing another fishy crisis. If aquatic doom has once again visited the factory. Oh, I should have, here, I gotta go back. We're doing this out of order. Out of order, my friends. I should have made room in my inventory by dumping all my stuff in a box, because I'm gonna have to haul back a whole lot of refined concrete. Because we're gonna make 12 new city blocks. Then I will go over the decisions I have made and how to organize the coming chaos. Right there. And here's to another. We don't need... I gotta be careful not to put down things that the bots will bring back to me, you know? It's like none of these. Yeah, all that stuff, good. Like all this. Okay, now I got room. Let's head back now. We need grenades, probably in quantity 3. We need a whole bunch of refined concrete, which I'm just gonna snag now, right? From this box? Oh, we only have 10k here? Ooh. I'm gonna have to make a refined concrete maker up north. Not just because the mall demands it, but because I'm just gonna need more. I'm paving faster than I'm producing. Another terrible fate. Is there anything else I need down here? Think so. I don't have anything at all in my list on what to do. I do have one thing I should go adjust with the mall, and that's even more small parts. We have 2,000 small parts on the belt, and it's not enough. So 3,000. And if it's too much, if it looks like it's clogging the belt, which I don't think it will do because the belt's really big now, I'll tone it down. 3,000. I raise my bid yet again. Dump them on there. Good. We still have too many lamps. Alright. Once again, I am the destroyer of plants. So, grenades out, boys. Pull up all this. We have to clean this entire area. So it's good I have extra inventory space because I always end up with a whole lot of stone and other material. I'm just cluttering my inventory here. Alright, my turn. I wish it wasn't so dark. We're going to pick up all this, I think, which is a shame. But more of a shame is all this green stuff. I should really get some royalty-free music just to play during these periods. Because just watching me clear land is not at all interesting, even to me. It's a chore to be gotten through to get to the good part. It's a chore it's under my complete control, so it's not like just maddening. Okay, over there. Good, good, good. So let's just keep working on this. Fortunately, this is going to be an awful lot of space I have to clear. 12 full blocks. Half of that will just be liquid storage. Half of that will be processing things. Starting with distillates, I'm going to be doing something I'm not really happy with. I'm going to try to use a sushi pipe rather, to pipe all overflow intermediates that have fuel values to a single bank of oil burners that will dispose of all the excess production and keep everything moving smoothly. But that's a bit. We're going to get to that today. I'm all but certain. It is not the problem facing me right now. So what I need to do is 3 blocks south, 4 blocks over. So up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here. So just try to concentrate on all this. Just clear it all out. Pulled up. Boom, boom, boom. I think this is all just going to get erased. In fact, I think I'm just going to erase it right now. Goodbye, ore. You were never needed. You were generated only to be destroyed. It's a cruel fate, but hey, at least you're not a moo. Don't ask what happens to those guys. Or the Ulrichs. Definitely don't ask what happens to them. Altogether, that ore patch got it good. When it went, it was real quick and real quiet. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have to get rid of this lead ore too. Be careful not to do an illegal action here and erase something that I shouldn't. Even though, okay, we're adhering to the tenets of hard mode a bit. I'm not going to say we're being all that strict about it. I've been flushing chemicals. Why don't I have more bots? Where are my bots? Oh, because that guy took the job. We should really be in my inventory when you take that job. Okay, going all right. This is actually fairly clear land to begin with, so it's all going much faster than it would otherwise. And we will lay down city blocks. Pave it. Next couple episodes, after this one, aren't going to have a lot of forward progress. It's going to be a lot of meta work. Next episode is going to be setting up the alarming system, which I really should have done long ago, but I've been lazy about. Which isn't a huge problem. I've been just too entranced with making forward progress up here. But setting up the alarming system will keep everything from collapsing on me later. Alright, I'm assuming this is okay, right? Except for those guys. Like, I don't think these guys need to be here either. Alright, so, bots off. It is time to lay down the next expansion of the factory. These are just fluid storage. This right here is going to be high distillate and condensate processing. This is going to be utility. This is once again more liquid storage. This will be medium distillate processing. That didn't look right to me. Oh, that's wrong. I misaligned that one. Ooh, no good. Here, how about we just do this? And I do it properly now. I'm coming to the realization that I have nowhere near enough space. That there are going to be many more artillery days. And horrible shame of it, it's going to be long before the range. I hit the next tech tier for more range. Alright. Obviously see a tree there. More liquid storage. And this is low distillates processing in this block. Residual mixture processing, and this right here will be primary distillation. Oh, I know what I need to do before I do anything. Here, let's, because we have to work on our input, right? And our input requires crude oil. Crude oil requires a derrick. We have to go, I guess we have to build one, right? So we have a system over here that will make crude oil derricks somewhere, right? Further north. Where did we do this thing? Seem to remember it. over here. Yeah, right here. So we want, no, we want this. We want you. But you need small parts. Allow me to help. I'm a helper. Wow, this is pretty slow. This is why I put small parts on the belt. It just wasn't penetrating anywhere near fast enough. That just said put more. Just more, I say. Alright, oil derrick. Improved oil derrick. Using all sorts of stuff. And then I need you in my inventory. And any time now. No, come back. No, come back. You can't do this. Come back. I need that. They're always lurking, ready to steal my stuff. I think we left our drilling rig up here, right? No. Our drilling rig right here? Yes. Alright, come with me, friend. Come with me, friend? Bot's back on. Oh, I should probably help, right? Alright, wood. And unfortunately, one of the characteristics of the north base here is that we don't have nearly enough bitumen seeps. Like, okay, we're gonna delete this chromium deposit right here very carefully right now, because I have foolishly deleted a seep before, and I know I'm never using this, so don't do that. That's too far. There we go. And here we are at the bitumen seep. Oiled. Oh, that's nice. It's a whole different graphic. Barreling machine. Then we need in and out. We need to do this and this. And you are ins and you are out. Oh, and I don't have a windmill on me. Now, that is not good planning. And the cost of not good planning is having to run in. Okay. But at least running is fairly quick. Thanks to the magic of energy drink. Energy drink. It shortens your life by 1 week with every can. It's like just right here, I suppose. Alright, do the thing. And if I speed module this, which again I don't have. Okay. Alright. I swear we can do this. I didn't need that week anyway. I need time now. I am not planning ahead very well. I am not a smart man. I am, however, a very persistent man. That's what this challenge calls for. Alright, go faster, please. Drink deep from this well. And what we have to do is smuggle this over. We're going to do this by going due south, I think. We're going to start like this. Blow holes through the wilderness, because I don't trust any of these trees not to mess me up. Okay, oil. Let's go this way. Oh, we're on the dry lake. The lake just dried up one day. Really hard to say why. And are we coming in correctly right here? I kind of don't think we are. Let's take this. Put it right here. And we are absolutely not. We are 1 tile off. Oh no. Well. Yeah, we are 1 tile off. Sigh. Alright, we gotta go back. Gotta do it again. Okay. Up, up, up. Right. How are we doing here? This will be probably like 20 minutes or so. Hopefully I'll be ready for you by then. Then we need a crude oil in. Once we get the piping far enough over. Right there is what I want. We're going to ride the logistics space I've left here, using it for its precise purpose. It's not entirely pretty, but it does work. Good. Good. No, not good. I wonder how the fluid extents are doing. I definitely did not lay out these blocks with pipeline extents in mind. Okay, we're almost there, right? I need to get a lot more pipe if I'm going to do all sorts of hydrocarbon processing stuff. That's just made of pipes. And we don't want to come all the way to the city center, because that is intruding a little much. The city center should be clean, pristine, perfect, ideal. And having a crude oil pipeline is not in theme. Just bad look. Instead, we will go over here. I think our goal for this, well, first off, we're coming straight down, probably to right here, or right here, something like that, right about here, and then going over, and then crude oil will start right here. We can actually just slap that down right now, the goal. And we're not going to be transporting it by Gorbachev from here, because that is dumb. But right here, right? It should be offset by 1 everywhere. Yeah, this is right. There. Should go get the rest of the, here, spots on. Make this real. And this is our goal. This is probably not something I should have brought with me. Probably want to come and get in right here. Oh, I need to regulate this pipeline I'm drawing. Need to go get more pipes too. All sorts of concerns. I need lots of pipes if I'm going to be putting down distillation columns. This isn't the sort of thing I should pick up on my own, because it makes the bots angry. But I guess I'm doing it. Alright, thank you guys. So pipeline came here. The pipeline headed south. This is where we left it. Wonder how we're doing on fluid extents. Maybe I should not ask. Is this gonna cause a problem right there? I don't think so, no. It should exactly not cause a problem. Fluid extent has a lot more to go with it. Oh, these pipes are so nice. We're nowhere near done on that. So now we go over probably 1 more. That's probably a mistake. Don't do that. And then we need to go down. So like this. Unfortunately, this is not going to be the end for this, because I'm going to need to bring in a lot more crude oil before this is all over. Oh, we have picked a line that's in use. but not in use well. Alright. See, we're getting close to pipeland. I have to be more and more careful. Now, almost there, almost there. Then all we have to do is a simple turn. Plug in right here. Come in from the other side, because we can. I'm assuming this will work out. This may be a bad assumption, but here we have crude oil in. Alright, how much time do we have left on this? It'll be done by the time I lay down all these city blocks. Alright, let's get to it. Gonna run out of... oh no, no, all you come back. Do not do this, friends. Ugh. No idea what that was. Alright, get back in here. We are going to do this properly, yes? We're not full up. Ugh. Alright. Let's go, right? Sometimes you have to lead them, sometimes you have to be led. Good. Not good. Straight across. Done. Clearing land is tedious but necessary. At least it's very fast now. Should only take a few minutes. And, like I said, the next couple days are going to be preparing for the 2-month anniversary of the top base. Day 60. So I have to spend some time decorating everything. I want to spend time working on the alarm system, which is currently just a theoretical alarm system, but probably going to spend an entire episode just wiring stuff together, setting up warning lights, hopefully making it work, but, you know, I hope for a lot of things. And not many of them actually manifest, even though I keep thinking those positive thoughts. Okay, one more crossbar. And then it is just bricks. I don't have any bricks on me. And I think I need probably six stacks of bricks, which can be found somewhere around here, right? To my south? Oh. Okay, starting. We've hit that point already where I start to become lost in my own factory. Alright, very good. It's going to get so much worse. Like, we're not even at pi... Oh, wow. That was a terrible mistake. We are not even at pi psi 1 with this tech level. We have everything we need for automation science. We haven't made any, but we have all of the tech and all of the engineering in place. There we go. Oh, it's over 1 billion crude oil. How nice. We shall have such fun together. I'll go up and turn that on in a bit here. I need to prepare the land that will receive it. Straight across. No, that was wrong. This way. And then on day 60, as per tradition, is Decorations Day. Just going to walk around and make sure all of the high logos are in the correct place. Make sure that it's just like monthly cleaning. making sure the factory is the best it possibly can be. Even if, objectively, what I want to do is just build more factory, always more factory, we have to pause from time to time and tidy up what we have. Okay. Excellent. That is all of what I wanted. I have to tidy up all this internal stuff. I'm putting in bigger and bigger blocks all the time, but I'm also using them. Well, and also the border is constantly growing, so there's more and more city blocks on edges just waiting to be used. So we get liquid power up, we get all the distillation products going, we consume all this titanium chloride. We're going to run low on chlorine, but that is an eventual fixable problem. Like, I can make dedicated chlorine makers. Okay, messed up. Just all of you stop. I will fix it. What I really need is a pull on sodium hydroxide, which I think is ultimately responsible for coke. Coke is what I need, because then I can make more sodium carbonate, and that eats an astounding amount of hydroxide, which will produce quite a lot of chlorine gas, which will then be used to make tetrachloride, which will then be used to make more hydrocarbon-based products. Now, eventually, I'm going to be raising animals. Notice I've gotten to this point without ever touching native flora. I have not touched anything that spoils so far, and that's been by intent. I'm gonna do like that when I have to, when I get blocked. As of right now, that hasn't happened. My goal for the next 30 days is at minimum to get as many of the material processing stacks online and up to date as I can. Like, I'm getting real close to having tier 4 iron ore processing, which is to say uh, completely modern iron ore processing up and going. Not only scaling up, scaling better. And I'm hoping that will just give me a super abundance of iron plates and steel. Then once I'm making steel, again, surprisingly close, I will be able to, this is going nowhere, do stuff like making drill heads on locally, and then we're just going to start divesting ourselves of all of the dependencies on the South factory. Just slowly become independent until the South factory depends on us instead of the other which way around. That right now is but a glorious dream. If we do not get our allowance, this factory shutters and stops. So we must wisely invest that which we are given in order to one day stand on our own. It's a metaphor for life. Oops, a little much. I'm just going to take a few of these just to get them out of the way. And you know what? I think that's enough. There we go. So here we missed a spot right there. All right, I'll go fix that, and then we're going to go turn in all this building material, get our buildings again. Go get crude oil turned on. This is going a little bit. That's good. More tetrachloride. And then I need a lot of destructive distillation columns. So I should probably pick those up right now. I'm going to need a lot of The other thing that's important. Pump jacks, and we're gonna need boilers, we're gonna need burners, we need distillation columns, and real soon here, we're going to also need the oil refineries, which I'm probably gonna have to go produce myself, maybe even right now. Like, are you guys just waiting? Or are you waiting for me to use some long inserters again? It's really, this hanging out like this is kind of pathetic. Just FYI. There's probably something I can do about this. I'm not doing that. Alright, so let's go get some pump jacks. I was gonna do this. Here, take this log. It's for you. So pump jack 1, now some iron plate. Pump jack 2, now we need some titanium, you say? Titanium. And some steel. There we go. 2 pump jacks, electric boilers. How are we doing here? 3,000 on the belt. And it's not clogged at all. We're gonna need several of these in particular. And see, small parts just haven't penetrated. Though it's... Here, maybe I just go stim that. Just here, take it. And we're going to be scrabbling for a while, trying to get the buildings we need. That's fine. We've done that before. The mall is nice. I like this place. I think I did something good. Is it over here? No, we're too far. Where did I do that? Oh, I was in the right row. Okay, the mall is nice, provided I can figure out where I need to be. There you go. It's only 100 per? Interesting. So make me oil refineries. You're going to be needed. Now we go turn on the tap, right here. And of course we're blown up, which is an endearing habit of hydrocarbon production. We did this all without triggering fluid extents. That's astonishing to me. It's almost at the end, but almost. So we're producing 400 a second, essentially. I could probably increase production a little more, too. If it uses 18 megawatts, it will eventually slow down. So right there, that should make it so you should always have the power you need. Alright, so let's go take a look at what we have done. And this should just be pumping directly into the tank. As I get stuck again. I want whenever I get stuck against a tree, just instantly spews grenades in front of me. So right here, crude oil going filled up. So that's the in, and right over here will be the out. So let's... Oh, wait. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. This is supposed to be right here. I guess I gotta fix it, right? It's too much of a centerpiece of my factory not to fix it. So, let's see what we can do. Whoopee. We have to adjust all of the... Well, I'm going to have to rip it all down and then probably replace it, because all of the latches have latched on a fluid type which will not be here. Okay. I don't want to turn that on quite yet, because I want to pump all this dry. So I guess what I have to do is something like this, right? First pick that up, and then come up like this. Pump, please. Do I not have any pumps on me? Pump? Oh, sure I do. Right there. Then, like so. Please clear this out. Okay, you're not hooked up yet, I see. Alright, now, clear this out. Please and thank you, do the thing. And you are latched on crude oil. None of the rest of you are, right? You're latched. Alright, so pick those up. Bang, bang. Those down. Bang, bang. And now you are delatched. Provider tank, please. And it was like I was never here, right? I didn't make a mistake. You made a mistake. Right there. Alright, crude oil is supposed to be right here, at the top of the processing chain. So, like I said, this block, this block, this block, this block, this block, and this block are just fluid storage. This block is condensates and high, medium, and low. And we're probably going to need another block for low and even lower. And this is utility. This is probably what we're going to start on right now. And then this is primary distillation. And then this is residual processing. So, good. I should get to this, right? Probably the thing to start with is right here, and that's that thing I said. It is processing, which is, it's utility. That's what it's for. Why do I always have such a hard time finding an example to copy? It's like these are all broken here in the center. I gotta go fix those. Because I want a example that's clean and it also has the biofluid network on it. Alright, so this is utility right here. And then this is distillation right here. And this is what we're going to start with. Utility should be pretty straightforward, right? We need lots of water for all these processes. We need lots of steam for all these processes. And we need to vent all of the intermediates that have fuel value. And between all, oh, I'm out of power. Oh, I gotta go do that right now. Okay, that's fine. And I guess I'm out of windmills too. Alright, windmill and gas run. Let's go. So I need to vent all the intermediates. And I'm doing this all in a self-contained manner. And these, oh, don't have Timmy. Don't like seeing this. Are we going? Oh, making tons of Timmy. I'm guessing this is all just backup still. Though that's just a guess. Who knows? It may or may not be anything worth talking about. Just don't look at it, right? That's a good, it's just an excellent way to go about life. See something you don't like? Don't look at it. See something that's bothering you? Don't look at it. Windmills. Question whether something is working correctly? Don't think about it. There's not a lot you can change about that, so just don't. Right here. Oh, we got lots of windmills. Yeah, you're coming with me. And we don't need more bots. I could bring them north, but I don't wanna. So, let's take a look at monolayer over here. It's not going at all. Great. Because we don't have anhydride. Because we don't have fatty acids. Because we don't... Well, sure we do. We got plenty of oleochemicals. Oh, I see we don't have any... Oh, we're low on everything right here, I see. And we're low on lubricant still. It's like, why isn't there just a constant stream of lard coming through here? Hard to say. I choose not to look at this, right? Oh, I should though. See, now here we go again. Now you're firing up. Why are we having problems with lard periodically? I'm looking at it. I'm doing it. Thinking about it. This is fine. This is really quite chunky right here. Huh. Really very chunky indeed, I have to say. What's the holdup? It's just all the other material that has to be on this belt. Yeah. This belt screams to be retified. Yeah. But it's not... Everything's moving, right? Like, these guys can't void as a consequence, but that's not a huge problem. I choose not to look at this. And then this is going, and now... Are you going to go off this? No, that guy's going, though. I don't know what to think about this. I'm not going to do a analysis. I'm going to save that for later. I don't care. It'll be fine, right? I mean, that's objectively the wrong thing to say, because I need the monolayer, right? Here, let's refill this. Refill this. You don't need Gorbachevs, but I needed the other thing, which was just in my head. Ah, yeah, you. Right there, and then right there, and then everything else is fine. Alright, done. Let's go do something interesting up north and not think about this place. Maybe we need more fat. We need more lard simply to make all of the intermediates. But then again, maybe all the monolayer we need. Then again, maybe everything is just waking back up again. That seems like it's probably a more likely culprit. Alright, so here. Utility. Utility has two natures. We need to make steam by getting rid of stuff, and we need to make steam by making water for steam. This is nice. Next up, down south. Just pick something easy, I guess. I don't think the Renea turd is anything at all. There, it's on the way. This is our next big goal right there, but it's a long way off. And I need like all these things. They're weird. Maybe I should unlock this. It unlocks a building. There we go. We'll do that. We'll add it to the mall. It's not necessary. What is necessary, right? Okay, so step the first. We're going to try this in a way I don't really like. First off, we are going to be like this. We're gonna do it like this to begin with. 3 via 2 3 via 2 3. That's nice. That's perfectly 10. And we'll have the mixed fuel in. That's what's important. We are having a mixed fuel line. And then the job of all these guys is to turn all that fuel into steam. Right here. And then the steam, we are simply going to condense, right? There's definitely better uses for this. but this is cleanest and simplest in my opinion. So, well, let's take a break. What we need now is local water for this block. Local water will be over here. Right here, in fact. And we may need more later. For right now, this is good. There we go. No, I want like that. So, oh, and I didn't do this. Oh, I did something wrong. Hold on. I forgot to regulate crude oil production because it's a primary producer. Like, I don't think this is going to matter overall, but it's very important to hold to our own convictions, right? So right there, this is underflow less than 20. There we go. That's what we want. Still pumping along. Yeah, good. Okay, never mind. Back at it. Next stop. Over here. We need to now come right here. We have water. So we have a water. We should probably move it somewhere where it will be very easy, right? So right there, and now underflow less than 20, of course. Plug yourself in. That is enough for all of that. Well, this is 600 a second, so that's enough for one of these. And so we're going to have to do this now. Where is the other one? The electric boilers. All right, the other half of this is actually probably too far north. We'll keep it compact for now. So, like this. 3, 4, 5, leave a via. 2, 3. And we're going to need more water to run all these. But for now... Oh, and they need a ton. Just a ton of efficiency modules. All of them, in fact. Make all of those. Now what we want to do is to put these together, right? Because you're making steam and that's valuable. This is waste steam. So it should come over here, and this gets used first. We're going to take this down and we're going to point it towards the distillation stacks, which will be right down there. That's where the steam in comes from for everything, hopefully. So what we need here is a secondary steam producer, like this. And you only kick in, my friend, when there isn't enough steam. So underflow less than 20. We only make steam directly when we have to. Oh, it lines up nice too. That wasn't planned. All right, so this steam will be used first, and then when cannot use any more, we are at max steam. We should, in fact, overflow to right here, right? Then a valve in an overflow configuration, and that brings it back to water. Oops. Now all these little blocks that I made here can be moved around. It's not really necessary that anything be where it is. There's a lot of space here for shifting and changing needs. but for right now, this is good. We should probably turn it on too. Good. And you have to come down as well. Really? Does that? It's very strange. Down, down. Alright. So we now have power on this side. Should probably do the same over here, right? 1, 2, and then like right about there. It's gonna look a little weird, but there's no real stopping that, is there? Whereas this was a problem. But again, a fixable problem. Alright, there we go. Turn this on, right? Steam out, fuel line in, water in. This guy's, oh, I need tons and tons of efficiency. There is absolutely no need for these things to be in any other configuration but max efficiency. These don't use power at all. Alright, good. 18 gigawatts. Stack inserter, #1 consumer. Alright, so good. Progress. Pull back and just kind of look, right? Oh, we're going to have to zoom out again, aren't we? To get all this. We're going to have to go a little farther south too, but I think that's the last time we expand south. There's just going to be a lot of expansion to the east. This will now take careful planning. This is one of the classic pipe puzzles. Both in base Factorio and in Pyanodons. Where are you? It's medium right there. And just look at this. Now we can flip buildings around now. So I can hit H and all of a sudden this now matches up. And my world is immediately a better place, right? So we have crude oil in right here. And they're mirrored, but that's fine. So we have steam in right here. We have low out right here. How to do this? We should try to create a block, right? And like, first we should define where the beacons will live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if the beacons live here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5, right here. It impacts how we have to use this. Do we have any other? Yeah, we don't have to use the low distillates, but we do have to use the condensates right here because we have, well, we're in kind of a strange situation here, right? Oh, and there's also this. Oh, thank you, Satan, right? Maybe. This still works. Huh? Then 1, 2. Now this still works from a beacon perspective. So we can do just like boom, boom. Ooh. Ooh, this can't link up with the south then. So maybe we're doing this wrong. We are orienting these all incorrectly. So this should be with the 3. There is no outside really, because I'm going to be tiling these. Um, so it has to be like this then, with the residual mixture on the outside. And of course I seal myself off. Right there. So, bang, 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 bang. Okay. All right, so that would connect all those guys. And then from the middle, it should be pretty straightforward, right? I mean, leaving myself a lane is probably not going to work, especially if I'm going to slap a big building right here. So maybe just make myself a true hell of pipes. Something I can never ever maintain, ever. Just by design. This is bot land, I tell you. Bot land. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've accounted to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, guess it's medium distillates. Where's the other one? That's high distillates right there. And these are all, yeah, friend, I'm not happy about this either. It just is. We have low distillates, medium distillates, and high distillates that have to be hooked together. Well, high distillates, pretty easy, right? There we go. And then, here, we can get rid of you. You're but a placeholder. And then medium distillates can just be in the tiling next door, right? Koopy? I said Koopy? There's something squatting up there on my screen and I don't understand it. We don't take steam here, so this is fine. So what we do is, oh, and I'm out of pipe. Wow. That was, well, we spent a whole lot working on the utility area. So I suppose it's not that weird. What is weird is I would pop an energy drink and then not be able to accomplish my goal because I can't get within range of the chest. Maybe I should add a backstop so when I fling myself face first into it, there, it stopped appropriately at 20k. Alright, so that's utility. I'm going to get another brick of this in here. Absolutely. This doesn't exist. I don't know why I did that. Medium distillates. I do kind of want... Well, we'll see. Let's see what I can do. This block, this entire city block is going to be nothing but this. So, cut please. Here, let's see. Pick you up, put you right there. This is far more capacity than I need. For the moment, anyway. For the moment. Bots off. Bots on. Bots get all this for me. It's gonna take a little while, isn't it? For the bots to do their terrible work. There's just too much stuff. Too many little pipes. Bots off. And let's try see what we can do here. And this fits really nicely. Yeah, super nicely into what we have right there. And does this tile like this? How well do we do here? Oh, we can tile super, no, super duper close. It's like that. Like that tiles. We'll need to do some work on the joins in very specific places. But it works. Now the problem is, can't do another one. Unless I get rid of all of the windmills. I kind of don't think I'm going to need it. For a long time at least. Like down here, we're getting by just fine on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we have 12, 24, 48, right? No. 6, 12, 24. So we have 3 times as much. I kind of wonder what it would be like though if I remove the windmills and put in one more stack. Then there's going to be a whole lot of routing with pipes. I think I'm going to keep it like this for right now. You know? Probably foolish of me, right? But I do want to... Yeah, we're going to try this. Hopefully I'm not making a limitation for myself here. Because, I mean, if I have to go in and put in more, all that's going to be is adding 1/3 more. If I need more, I should establish a whole another city block somewhere. Right? That sounds pretty good. So I guess we start this, huh? Go, my minions. Go. What I need to do now is to bring everything together. So we have... Where's high distillates? Are they not brought along? Like, for serious. Looks like it wasn't. Like we have this pipe right here. Oh, it wasn't ever put on top, I suppose. We also have to work a bit on things being joined together. So, high distillates, high distillates, high distillates, high distillates, high distillates. And unfortunately for the bots, I'm probably going to have to pick this all up again at some point. So, they're going to hate me so much. Alright, and we need pipes hanging off the edge, right, for medium? Because right here we have a medium line. We have to pick those up too. So, 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 so. The hell of pipe spreads. I should go get more distillation columns. This may, just may, be a tad overbuilt. Just maybe. Let's go get more columns and finish this off. Oh, and I didn't put any power in the internals. And I can't reach the internals now. Is this going? Oh, look, there's no tech. I suppose I have to go look at that, right? Even though I really want to just close my eyes and work on this factory. Just pretend the lower factory does not exist, because there shouldn't be any reason for this right now. Well, no. We ran out of Timmy at one point. Anyway, we want destructive distillation columns, right? These can be found right here. Thank you. So let's go take a look. I'm actually looking. Pair mode enabled. Missing PySci 2. That's what I was suspecting. That's because no mechanical parts, right? And we look up here. There's no mechanical parts, right? And there's no mechanical parts because there are no... This is not going. And this is not going because Timmy. So this is just yet another backlog. This is more repercussions from the fish disaster. Fish Crisis 2025. Oh, the monolayer's going again. Kinda. Not full blast. Don't have any oleofins. We have plenty of lard on the line, so that's going to keep going. I really don't know how to interpret this. I say it's good. Or at least we'll recover, right? And what's your problem? You don't have any solder? And your problem is no... Alright. If this is a problem, it's solving itself, right? And that's all you can ask for. Alright, don't look at anything. Just concentrate on up here. The southern base pollutes your essence. Do not allow your essence to become polluted. So I guess what I have to do, right, is establish something like this. And copy. Don't do what a bot could do, right? Oh my god. Right there, right there. Is that actually connected? Should I pay attention to that before I run all over? Copy and pasting it. It's not like me to put down an area where I explicitly cannot maintain it. What's the problem here? Shouldn't there be a pole there when I do that? No, for some reason. Huh. Well. Well. I probably was just a little too fast, right? It's not that I was incompetent. It was simply that I was too fast. It is my blazing speed that caused a problem. Now, what is also going to cause a problem eventually is throughput of oil and throughput of steam. Okay. So now you are all blinking together. All right. We make 1, 2, 3, 4 things that need to be vented. And I want to address that right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it probably needs to go further north. Because we are actually not ready yet. So we have high distillates right here. Hello, high distillate. And high distillates again, right? And then down here, high distillates one more time. Great. Now we have medium distillates right here. The star. You see the star, right? And this has to all be hooked up. It is yet more fiddly pipe work. Paste. Oh. Did not catch them all. Pokemans. Right there, and then more. And medium distillates, all hooked up. Now the other ones are just very straightforward, right? It's just this. Wait a second, I'm probably doing this exactly wrong. Is there a good way to do this? Like you, and then that leaves this out in the fold, though. There's no way to make it super pretty, I guess. I guess we have to settle for that. One in this middle, and I got stuck. And the one in the middle. And that should bring everything in, right? Oh, we don't have the other input. Well, we're not done yet. We have these guys to put together too. So we need copy you. this. Oh, did it wrong yet again. Oh, there probably is no right way to do it, right? Alright, fine. Probably gonna have to move all this. God, the bots are gonna hate me. There. And that is all now linked together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so if I had to move this, guess we don't have room for more here. If I had to move this entire thing, and I hated my bots, it would come down by probably one. Only one tile. And the bots would absolutely just riot off that. But I kind of have to, right? If not now, when? It's the real question. So I guess we just do it, right? We do that. Yeah, we'll put it down by 2. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, this is my fault. Yes, I will stand in the middle. Yes, I will get trapped. Wish I had the better roboports to do this. By which I mean, I wish I had 5 times as many bots on the field right now. Goodbye, power. Goodbye. Wish there was a way to charge them off of just electricity, you know? I can also just recall them after everything is picked up and just leave these as ghosts and continue up here. Because what happens next is we have to wire these guys up to overflow. This guy doesn't burn, so needs to be dealt with otherwise. What these guys are actual burnables, which we can handle over here. Now, I should probably try to get out of the maze, right? The maze my bots are making for me. I'm about to be completely out of power. Like, look at this just drain out, drain out, drain out, drain out. Here. This is what I was talking about. We need condensates. That's the first one. You will be condensates. I actually think this needs to come down by 1. I'm sorry, bots. Yes, that was more work. So condensates come in right here. And there's 2 exits from this buffer. There's going to be the normal exit, and then there's the overflow. And that's going to be just a normal overflow. And we need this buffer here, or I don't think this scheme will work. But they're on strike. They do not want to talk to me right now. Alright, that's fine. I'll do it myself. See? The monkey says he'll do it himself. Let's sit back and watch. Alright, so now low distillates is next. God, I wish I could see better. And that's you right here. And by the same token, you get put in right there. And then when the bots wake up, that'll work. Then medium distillates, which is right here, which is kind of almost not correct, but close enough. And then lastly, high distillates, which is right here, which has no way of getting in properly. Alright, that's fine. Maybe we do this, just so we never get hooked up right there. Alright. Oh, and I don't have any valves on me. That's a mistake. And no small parts. Definitely a mistake. Alright, so what I need here is to pull all of these guys together into a single line. Kind of surprised I can do that at this point. We now have a sushi pipe, a entirely disgusting construct. Getting these things out is going to be difficult. Well, we can get out elsewhere. Don't worry about it. Attach on the line at another point. We have to come off and we have to plug in directly here. So we're going to plug in directly here. And due to the mechanics of the Fluid System 2.0, which I strenuously disagree with, by the way, what this should do, this is my plan. This is how this should work if I understand how the game is played. This will charge forward, and inevitably I will only be consuming part of these, and the rest will have to be burned somehow. And they're going to come into these tanks right here, and they're going to overflow. And what's going to happen is, inevitably, they're all going to need to discharge at once. Like this is going to hit 81%, 81, 81, 81, and they're all going to have to go. But there's going to be some delay. One of these guys will win. They will enter into this pipe. They will all fill the fluid boxes here on the oil burners. They will all convert their products to steam. Some of that will get used. The rest of it will be recondensed. But while that's happening, nothing else can go. This will be if it's like condensates, this will be condensate pipe right then. And eventually it will use enough condensates such that this will turn off and then this will burn out. And this might be at 82, 82, 82. And then this turns on and it burns from 82 down to 80. And then this will probably be like 84 then, and it'll burn from 84 down to 80, and this will be like 86 by then, 86. And it should, if I have enough disposal capacity right here, it should be enough to keep going. I do not think that we have enough disposal capacity for all circumstances right now. I do think we have enough to start this conversation, though. And that the true nature of this setup will only become apparent later. What we actually have to do to make this work. But we're not going to talk about such things right now. We're just going to try to make it baseline work. And then later on, we'll make it better, right? Such is our goal. There. And we'll do the same on the other side. This is probably going to be a multi-day build. Do not think I'm going to be able to get through this entire thing today. Alright, so that looks pretty awesome. I think that's all that's left is to turn it on, right? Like, where is my steam line? Steam in is right here. So I will take you. You will come north with me, friend. Oh, there's the steam line. Can I make this work? Can I make you work? Yes. Yes, I can. Steam in. Thank you. Alright, steam is now in everywhere. We do not have nearly enough steam production. That's fine because we don't have nearly enough crude oil coming into the system. So we are insufficient on all counts, and that's just kind of a known thing that's happening right now. We will add more crude oil later. We have a direct pipeline after all. And unlike in previous situations, this is a line going away instead of a line coming in. Okay, trying to not cause myself problems, trying to see the future. Oh, finally hit, really? That hit the fluid extent. Okay. Alright, got it. I want you to underflow less than 20. Maybe it needs to be even more than that. I don't know. Yeah, that fluid extent was very fluid extendy. But still, least favorite mechanic. Fortunately, I chose a kind of irritating line for this. So that's not a good idea. What I really want is to be on this line, but we're in competition. Here, let's just stay in competition then. Turn south. Something like that. I don't know. I'll fix it later, right? It's still good. And then this right here is going to be high distillate processing. It's not ready yet, of course, but in time. Then I think crude oil has to be right here. And it's time to turn it on, I guess. Turn the terrible machines back on. This is crude oil, right? No, this is not crude oil. This is crude oil. Alright, you can come up. This line is completely blocked anyway. And right there, right there. And then over right there. The machine should spring to life, right? I can hear it. I can hear it flow. Right there. All this stuff being made. And we'll get stuffed up because we have nothing, we're not doing anything with the residual mixture right now. It's like everything else doesn't matter. It's all the residual mixture. And once that pipe is full, we're done. Where is residual mixture? Yeah, it's getting more and more pressurized. And we're not doing anything with it, which is why that's the first thing we're going to now do down here. So what I need is to, once again, come here. I need to make sure that these are all on the same power grid, you know? Because I think I've got it disconnected right here. Like this is hooked and this is hooked. Well, I guess maybe not. Here, let's press a button and find out. No, we're on the same grid. Almost 20 gigawatts. That's nice. That's really nice. You do this too. Turn this into a standard block. You know? Make it look all nice. Okay. Oh, I was hoping to see 20 gigawatts, but no, it was not to be. Alright, you're jammed, right? Almost completely stuffed up. Every single output needs to fill up with residual mixture. We have residual mixture for days. Let's now examine what we have made. Mixture. Residual mixture. We have to go get chromite sand, unfortunately, which is pretty easy for us to harvest in a... Well, we're going to have to make a material routing for it, fortunately. So, residual mixture and a vacuum, which is trivial, will produce a huge amount of coke and residual oil and coking gas oil. So, if we go look at that, or we can turn it all into coking gas oil. So, do we want to first go... Do we want to suck a whole bunch of coke out and get residual oil, or do we want all coking gas oil? Let's take a look at coking gas oil. It's used in... This seems like it doesn't give us as much coke out, because remember, we put in like 15 coke to get to this point. But it gives us a lot of coke oven gas. So I think since we want this to be a coke producer, of course we do. We go this route. Nice part about this is there's no side products. Like residual mixture coking gas oil. It's like, well, wait a second here. Residual mixture. Okay, we got the mixture. Mixture. Residual mixture. We can make it, but that's not how we're getting it. We're getting it this way. No, we're getting it this way. So don't pay attention to this. This is how oil gets turned into mixture. So if we do this, if we suck all of the coke out of it, we end up with oil and have to get more. We have to bring in chromite sand, which we can do, in order to turn that oil back into more mixture and do this cycle again. We also throw off coking gas oil, which needs coke as an input, which is something I have to make sure actually happens, which turns. Oh, wait. Residual oil then goes into residual mixture with chromite sand, right? Coking gas oil then crashes out to more coke and coke oven gas, which we have to wring for the hot air before we send it over to the place where it goes, fluid storage. So this is more that I can get done today. So we do that. We have to go get chromite sand. Let's go handle that, right? We'll set that up. And we'll have this all right here. We have extra sand. And this is not good what I'm doing. This is against principles. And this should not be. And this is like, no, why are you doing this? No, this is, you need to set up chromite processing correctly if you want to do something like this. But yes, I hear you. Yes, I understand. Alright, so now plenty is making it through. We're going to skim off this chromite sand. And the question is now, where do I put this? Chromite sand. Let's take a look at you. You're used in a lot of stuff. So you probably need a double. I mean, look how much you need. Okay, that's in direct chromium processing, so it's next to the source. Like, some of this is non-trivial amounts. 10 chromites. Alright, I'm putting in a double. And that's, we're gonna, it should be closer to over here, right? Yeah, we'll put it right here, because it's the same sort of catalyst as all these things. At least this is what I'm going to tell myself. Alright, so we'll go over there, we'll turn that in, we'll get a dinosaur over, hauling it up, and then another dinosaur to bring it down to, hydrocarbon processing. Okay, dinosaur, where are you? Have you bots forgiven me yet for working you so hard? It's good work. Store food. And I want you to go all the way over, right here. Fill that cargo, and I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty that cargo. Okay, do this. Go get that job done. We're out of range, huh? How do we typically handle this? Looks like the answer is we don't. We do not typically handle this in any way whatsoever. So we're gonna just come here, right there, there. Bots are so pissed at me for making them fly farther. Ah, there we go. Alright, so maybe that's an improvement. Alright, don't think about it. Don't think about it anymore. We have another item in place. And now we have to start working on this complicated dance of residual mixture, and that is right here. And again, high distillate here, medium distillate here, low distillate here. It's going to take a long time to finish this. I mean, it's going to take quite a long time. Not in the least because I'm about to take a break to do other industry, other factory meta stuff. Anyway. Alright. Let's start doing some actual... What's that? What's this? Who cares? Mixture. So we're going to need, first of all, just have the mixture right now. So we're going to suck all the coke out of it. So we do this, we're going to need some vacuum pumps. Should be just one per. And we need more destructive distillation columns, DDs. And then after that, coke gets exported. This is waste coke, mind you. Well, is it really? Because this cannot be burned, but this can be burned. We could just light this on fire if we needed to. And it has no use outside of the system. Like, its use is you either burn it right now or you, or you use it. So I guess. All right, stick with me here. So we have residual mixture, right? And we have two choices. We either take coke and we turn it. Oh, this turns it into a consumer of coke. But like, because there's this internal loop, right? It makes coke, it eats coke, it can be burned. This means that it's primary production of coke because it can be completely cleaned internally. So this coke is not waste coke, it is primary. All right. I think that makes sense to me. And this is just DDs. This is high pressure furnaces. And that's an ionic upgrader. So let's write that down. High pressure ionic upgrader. So we need a couple of these, a couple of those. Let's just see what we have to have. All right, so we need some furnaces, pressure pumps, pressure pumps. Right there, we got them. DDs, we need a few more. What else? So we're gonna make a happy path and then an unhappy path for residual mixture. That's the plan. So DDs are right here. Oh, we need a lot of pipes. Guys, bring me pipes. That's what I need. Oh, perfect. And then high pressure furnace. Thank you. And then we need ionic upgraders. Yeah, that's what we need. We're going to have to go just in person for that. It's almost certainly going to be small parts, right? It's always small parts. And a lot of pipe. Yes, bring me all of the things. To me, my minions. To me. Should be definitely, like, more sound. This calls for the powering up sound effect. Just, don't even know how to describe it. I'm ascending. I don't want to do to like a Goku scream or anything. That's a bit much. But like, I want to hear a motor running faster and faster with every bot that touches me. But not enough to actually do anything about it. Alright, so what we need now is to find out where we make ionic upgraders. Ionic. It's right over there. So it's row 5, tier 3. Got it. So here we are, row 5, tier 3. Ionic upgraders. You have made none. Because you need a reformer. Ugh. Yuck, I say. And a reformer. Is that right there? Yes, you are in fact right there. Okay, reformer. Here. I will take this. Oh, jeez. What is this even used for? What are you used for? There's depolymerized organics, some weird stuff. I don't know if I've ever actually put one of those down. Okay, unfortunately it just gave me one. And I kind of wanted two, eh boys? And that's not enough. And that's not enough. And that's enough, but still. I probably should have stopped it from trying to make another one. Because that just ate it. Well, dang. Suppose there really is nothing to do then. Are you calling for that? Yes. So I don't need a level 2 reformer. I need to kind of catch them. Maybe I just make an ionic upgrader. Just stop it. Ionic. Intermetallic circuit board. Intermetallic circuit board, iron, and steel. Very well. I will try this. Then 2 should be enough for starters. But I should obviously leave room for expansion. And we need intermetallics, and we need you. That should be enough, right? We can make an ionic upgrader, eh? No, of course not. Even more iron, it says. Ionic. Are we not even finished yet? Now we need copper. You're messing with me, I see. Should really see what page it's on. Try to remember this. It's right there. I still can't make any because I don't have any small parts. It's messing with me. It is 100% messing with me. Now I need advanced small parts and duralumin. Okay, no problem, right? ASP, duralumin. And in a plastic bar. That was probably wrong. I probably need plastic more than... Okay, yeah. Okay, I understand. You don't have to yell at me. Right there. Okay, 2 of them. Oh, we actually have a pretty good backlog of this stuff. I wonder if we've made a breeder reactor yet. How are we doing here, buddy? No, no products finished. No titanium is penetrating. Okay, I'll up titanium on the belt then. Right here. What's our limit at the moment? What? 400. How about something more like 1,000? Off you go. Fill the belt with product. The belt, the proper place for all these materials is on the belt. And it's just gonna be a constant cycle of adding more, adding more, adding more, adding more. So if I can get through residual mixture, I don't think I'm gonna get through it all today because it has side products too, because we have to deal with the coke oven gas eventually. And the coke oven gas needs to be wrung of all its hot air. Which I'm not sure if I can do in kind of just like a boutique-y, bespoke fashion. You know? Let's see what we need to do. So first off, ionic upgrader. You're like part 1 of this problem. And you're going to take a while here. So let's just leave you right there. You're not needed immediately. And then you're also part of this puzzle. Just throw the pieces on the field. That makes coking gas oil. This is the vent. This starts first. So we need tiers of things. And kind of need this to go all the way to the north too. And to join this. Here, hold on. Hold on. Because I need to do this, right? only I can't because I've done that. Alright, so don't do that. Oh, we can do this. Okay, like so. An anti-trip hazard right there. Okay. Then, okay, this causes a bit of a problem, right? I wonder why we have red wires around. It's probably because we copied something wrong, because this is a element from the alarm system. And it's not really relevant here. I probably picked up from a wrong spot. And this is probably causing issues everywhere. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, and I didn't even put it in the right spot. Alright, so as this gets worse and worse, every time I touch it, we now have this situation. And coking gas oil joins the emergency vent program. Pretty sure this is still legal, right? Can we still? 1, 2... Yeah, it's still fine. So, I can't reach it. Very difficult situation here. I do need a help of a bot. I can't reach. My arm's too short. Tiny biological arms can't do what strong metal can. Yes, I understand my inferiority. Yes. So right here, and kind of the same story, right? We don't need any of these connections. They came because I pulled up something very close to the material sorting stack. So you have to go right there. And all right, so we have our dumping out right here. We also need steam. Steam comes from the central source. We really should be making our own steam down here to be perfectly in tune with the themes of this run, this factory. But given that I already have an entire utility block here dedicated to serving the needs of this area, that's what we're going to do. So you guys go over there, and you are the last resort. So how to ensure that this always runs? So what happens here in this line? Yeah, right here. We're just going to start you right here. And we should start in the upper right-hand corner, right? Like right here. This is where we begin. This is where coking gas oil goes to vent. This is the last stop. We should only be overflowing residual mixture into here. So, great news. Where is more residual mixture? Right here. Where should I do the primary in for residual mixture? Guess right here is most in theme. This is residual mixture in. Alright, so residual mixture in the first step, we have to use pressure pumps. No. Yes. And DDs, I think. Something like this. And you have to just suck the coke out of this. Right? Where are you? Coke. Oh. Maybe this isn't correct. Mixture. Here is my mixture, and we want to just... It's in a DD. Totally is. Oh, it's residual oil, that's the name. Oil. Right there. Alright, so this is where we need to go first. Residual mixture can come here, but we'd honestly prefer it did not. So this requires 100 vacuum a second. You make 200 vacuum a second. So I'm just gonna pair you up 1 to 1. I know that doesn't make immediate sense, but I like this setup, how you attach a module to it almost. I wish we saw more of this kind of pattern. So we're gonna do something like this. This is ugly. That's fine, we can deal with ugly. And residual mixture will come in on the top, please. So, yeah, it can come on top. So it'll be like this. And that doesn't line up very well. How about H? And that lines up kind of well. Yeah, residual mixture will make it in like so. And we will play games with it right here. So, there's going to be 2 lines. There's this line and that line. And obviously, it needs to overflow into this line. So, this is the last resort right here. And then we'll connect you up later. And then from here to here, it'll come into the system. Great. Vacuum in, that in, and you're going to just spew out Coke. Coke needs to come here first, but I think there's a balance, right? This eats, this dumps it all into oil, and the oil all goes to get burned. So last resort right here. But that only kicks in if we can't vent the Coke. All right, so we have to now establish an out for Coke if we're going to do this properly. So it's going to be something like this. Aerial outpost. We should probably put you in the corner, right? That is the traditional position for this. Right there. Here. Coopy. Passed. Right? That looks pretty right. Right? Alright, so that's Coke out. So what will happen right here is we will have somehow, this is just roughed out, we will have this come this way. And you must always go north if you can. Output priority to the right. And then this will come up right here. And this is how we get the Coke in for this process. The ultimate vent right here. So this is how it will vent. And this is too close. Well, I can do this. It's fine. It'll be alright. Right there. There we go. And then we can handle all that in here. Okay, so the Coke will come out right here. It'll come out right here. Given that this is the primary product, I would love to put more right here. Or else I leave myself open to needing a balancer. Maybe we just do 4 of these right here. Something like this. Then we leave this space over here for doing this, and we leave a lot of in between, you know? Flex space. This is going to be a long episode. I can feel it. Alright, so we have in there, vacuum is in. The Coke comes out. Right there. Okay, great. And then the Coke then comes up right here to be used here primarily, and then in excess comes down. We'll just do this for right now, even though I shouldn't be rendering judgment on this at the moment. Great. All right, so this probably needs a little more room, right? This is what we're going to be doing right here. We have part 1 and part 2. Leave yourself some space for beacons, for problems. Alright, so I semi-believe in this. Okay, great. We have our goal right there, to make coke. But you also make residual oil and coking gas oil. And if we can, we want to use both of those things. But because we have a vent right here, should any of this jam, the system as a whole will not jam, because this will happen. We're just going to keep that right there. And there's no need to think about anything else. Here, pick that up. Pick that up. Good? Good. All right, so now we have two products we have to deal with. We have coking gas oil right here. I guess we do this, huh? And then we have, here, let's put this in the center. This is out. No, wait. We want that to be in, so we can't do that. Maybe being able to flip buildings was a mistake. Maybe I'm not ready for this power. Looking carefully at this, I come to the conclusion that I am confused. So what we want is to bring this in like so. And that's how this gets into the system. Right? Only this now... screw it. I'll do it a different way. That's good. And that's the oil, and the oil will come out in the middle. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Just everybody stay calm, right? Okay, right there, right there, right there. You have your residual mixture. Great. Fantastic. And then it will come over here. That obviously doesn't work because of where I've chosen to put this. Fix that too. It'll all get fixed. Everything will get fixed. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. So right here, that's the residual mixture in. That's the vacuum in. Great. Fantastic work. All of that was to make walls for myself. One right here, and then one right here, which we will use to collect the coking gas oil. And now that's together. And now the oil will go... Well, we've kind of caused ourselves a problem now, haven't we? Well, we'll figure this problem out later. You know, it's the power of later. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury, do we? No, it'll be fine. You hear me? It'll be fine. Back here. Back here. It's going to be a long episode because I probably shouldn't be doing this part. I probably should just left it, worked on something else. But, you know, can't stop, addict, etc., and so on and so forth. So we have the oil right there, the oil. And then right here we will have the coking gas. We're still not going to be able to do this properly because we're not going to be doing the hot air recovery portion of this program today. So you have everything in that you need. We just have to take care of the outs. And you, right here, produce even more coke by taking coking gas oil through primary production and turning that into coke and coke oven gas, which leaves only dealing with the... Now, wait a second, we need residual oil. And residual oil has but one purpose, and that is to turn into residual mixture again. Okay, so I've made a little bit of a mistake. You should overflow, right? But you should underflow. Under less than 20, because we are also producing here, right? It doesn't work right now, but it'll be fine. All right, so DD again, right? Maybe we can put some of this down here. That seems like a fine idea, right? Right here and right here. What are we looking for? We want residual mixture. Mixture? No. Mixture? Residual mixture? Made from this. Right. That's in an actual mixer. Uh-oh. Never mind. Didn't go get these. I should very much be calling it right now. But I will get this block together. And then tomorrow is alarming. The day after that is decoration. And by then the factory will probably be completely broken, right? So where is a mixer? Is that it right there? Can I get there? Mixer? Yeah, mixer. Nice. Just pick up a stack of 10 red buildings. Just have them. That is a wonderful feeling. Slowly swapping out all of these intermediates for primary. So what we need now is a caravanserai. You will bring in the chromite sand. And then a mixa. We're going to put in 2 of you, right? Probably not like this. Probably a little different. Alright, like this. And you are going to make residual mixture. Right there. So, we have an input and input. The oil is all of a piece, right? So, like so. Is that oil out? No, it's definitely not. Alright, so, wait a second. This is hooked up wrong. Ooh. Because this should be oil out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need an audit. This is oil out right here, and that's oil out, and that's oil out. And then it gets to oil out, and that's oil out. Of course, everything is a brown drop, so points for clarity there, Pi. Right there. And then leap over. And we'll just stop it right here for right now. Alright, so great. We just caused ourselves a lot of problems there, didn't we? Alright, so right there. Now, of course, we need steam in. So we'll do this. Find a way to get steam in a moment. And that gives residual mixture out. Secondary production of residual mixture. Then the best way to tie that in would be right here. That doesn't work. So I guess what we have to do is this. Oh, this is so ugly. Especially if I ever copy paste this ever again, you know? Not the best thought out of areas here. Oh, we're moving you. Sorry. This is terrible. This is not good. I suppose I could do this. All right, I can make it work. And not look terrible. Work and not look terrible. We'll do like that, and we'll do this, even though I wasn't planning on doing a stack. All right, there's chromite sand. Great, right? All right, so chromite sand, we'll get the, here, let's make sure this is properly centered. Cut. Properly aligned. Makes all the difference in the world, right? I guess it was kind of perfect right where it was. Probably shouldn't have picked it up. Sorry, bots. Dinosaur, come and do an important job for me. I want you to go get food. Store food. I want you to go over to Chromite Sand Depot right here. It's right there. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come right here and I want you to empty that cargo. I'm probably going to have to nudge you. That's fine. Alright, so chromite sand in, steam in. Where is the closest steam line I can bring down? Again, this isn't exactly in theme. Huh. So we need water and steam coming up over here. So maybe I make steam in this block. Like we need water. Needs 100 each. Yeah, I guess I make steam in this block. Do I believe in this? I think I should probably put them in line right here because they go kind of hand in hand. Like this is gonna make, what was it, 12.5 coking oil a second? And there's, so we only really need one of these for 4 of these. And this will be good enough for 8 if I do this. But I should probably put them up here, right? Just for maximum symmetry, maximum utilization later. Alright, so you're making a ton of coke too. So one of your many jobs will be to get that coke out of here. Let's set this up. So you gotta be like that. God, it's nice being able to flip them. And the coke oven gas, I guess this is another thing that we bleed off when we don't have to, right? So maybe we do it like this instead. Yeah, we have to do it like this. Well, no, we kind of have to do it like this. Alright. I accept this. And then, like so. And then, what we have to do with coke oven gas here. I'm even going to try to expose this, what I'm doing. It has to overflow out of here. Only overflow, right? We're going to try to wring the hot air out of this before we use it. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, it makes it. God, I love these pipes. These pipes are fantastic. And, you know, blood for the blood god. It's probably a good way to finish that sentence if my brain was attached to my brainstem any longer. But it's waste power for the waste power throne, I guess. Alright, so coke oven gas can now make it out of the system right here. I almost want to use the different temperature sorting properties of the biofluid network in order to separate out the various temperatures of coke oven gas for maximum utilization. But I also might do a little setup right here Not today. Obviously not today. So this is coking gas oil right here. Yeah, brain starting to shut down. Words not working. World growing dark. Hostile. Invasive thoughts invading. Right there, right there. Gotta get this finished before I fall to pieces, right? That's right, you're gonna make a ton of coke, so we have to first deal with that. Then bring it down, and then straight over. Yeah? I want to see this work. And then we will recap. And I'll be free. I'll be free. It's right there and right there. Okay, so we'll probably have to balance it too. I mean, that's not even a probably. That is 100% something that has to happen. Good. Alright, so now begin to think of solutions. We need water and we need steam. We do not have any steam just on hand, right? Like, didn't we have steam brought down at some point? Coke oven gas, coking... Apparently not. Alright, steam right there. Steam right here. Steam... This looks like our best deal. I guess we'll take it, right? And if necessary, we'll move this around. And if necessary, we'll do something different. Oh, we can't do that because of our other choices we made. Alright, we'll make different choices then. We'll go back, we'll change the past. Leaving only water to be routed somewhere. Yes, we do this. I don't totally believe with how we're using the space in this block. It's mainly we just have a complicated system. Can I make a pump jack? Can I make a better pump jack? I'm so glad to see the answer is yes. We're just going to stick it right here. And then I think we're pretty much done, right? We have all sorts of vents. And this whole apparatus should just run continuously. Oh, we can't stick it here. Alright, we stick it right here. Yeah, this is very disappointing. It would have been slick to do it otherwise. Oh, this is a problem. Especially if I ever want to paste these out. Yeah, this is a pretty annoying problem, actually. I'll have to rebuild this entire area in order to expand it. But let's not even think about that. Let's just get it baseline working. And then worry about filling the world with everything later on. Alright, so you're ready to go. You need coking gas oil. You're ready to accept any coke we make. Oh, I didn't have to nudge him at all. There we go. You've got everything you need right here. You are now ready. You need steam. Oh, excuse me. Steam is readily available from right here. This is our steam spine. Alright. We just did a bad thing right there. We filled this entire line with steam. Great job. Luckily, steam is legal to flush. Or else, I'd be very sad right now. Yeah, safe to say I don't believe in this. I believe this has problems. Like, I super believe in this. This is great. This is a great setup right here. I like this. This is confused. Confused and difficult to extend with pipes everywhere. But it is a waste processing facility, so maybe it doesn't need to be all that elitely tied together. But that's, like, hoping real hard, right? Hoping real hard I did this correctly enough. And this isn't set up yet. I guess turn these guys on. And then everything starts pumping, right? There we go. So now it's actually working. Actually working. And so we also attach our vent right here. And you're going now. And you have first dibs on coke because we need you to get rid of stuff. We need to. We're violently venting residual mixture right now. And so all of this should be dancing. And then these guys. Yeah, now we're venting. All right, we're going to look at that in a second here and see how that's working. But mostly I want to see how this is working right now. If this is actually put together properly and there's no problem, this was a very good day's work. Oh, we have to set up a whale here. Mr. Whale. This, because of the way we set this up, this is primary production coke. Because it is unstoppable. If the coke backs up and stops, if any part, it doesn't matter. The machine keeps flying. So you dump this in the coke primary production bin, which is right there. Oh wait, I mean obviously you do this, right? But there is a step in between where you come here and fill your cargo. Right. Here is your shot, Mr. Whale. See you in a bit. Alright, so look around and think. I mean, it certainly looks like it's working. We have a lack of residual mixture, which is also kind of what we would expect. The vent is not running. We're not using the coke oven gas, unfortunately. It's just getting vented. That is a hanging item. We have to put something to wring out the hot air over here. Because I want to be as efficient as possible with that this time around. Try not to be wasteful. Alright, so this is stopped. Something's wrong. Oh, residual mixture is not being vented. Why? We should have... Oh. There's problems where stuff is mating together, perhaps? Oh, I know. I remember that. There was this issue, right? Alright, there. That was the issue. Now the north and the south are connected again. There's probably another one of those. There's probably several of those. Right there. So, snip. Paste. The bot must do it for me. Because my monkey arms are too short. I remember I was going to go do this. And then I forgot. Alright, so everyone's dancing now. Good. I kind of just want to watch this work, yeah? So a whole ton of coke oven gas is coming over. Residual mixture is coming over. We are making a ton of coke. Not nearly enough. It's like... It's a good half of a stacked red belt right now. It's not going to last, though. That was just processing the surge. Alright, we have to take a look at our waste processing scheme. And it appears to be not really working right. Or else... Oh, the inn is full. We don't have nearly enough venting properties here. That's what's going on. It's working exactly like I said it should. And now we're venting low distillates. And it should do that until all of them are drained out of the system. And then high distillates should be drained out. Why do we have little... Oh, steam is full up. Shouldn't you be overflowing to here by now? Water is full. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I did something dumb. Alright, that's cool. Dumb's fixable. I mean, sometimes dumb is fixable. Yeah, what I'm doing right here does not work, and I should not attempt it. So, okay, acknowledged. understood. This goes right here, and power does not go right here anymore. So what I need is, and now you go like this. And I hit this button right here, and I flush this water out of the system. Alright, so now that goes again. And now we're venting high distillates. Okay, great. And now we're venting high distillates still. Assumption is, well, we were really backed up before. We probably have to bring in more oil burners. Like, all of this has to be moved south and increase the amount of oil burners we have. So condensates are trying to vent. So we just have nowhere near enough oil burners right now. Okay, that is an understandable system. It has an understandable issue. And it has a pretty straightforward solution, right? Steam is going as hard as it can right here. Probably need, we don't need more vents yet, soon. This is quiet. This needs all to be pulled back right here. And then next here, we're going to make a note. This is working, but it could be working better. More mixed void in the utility block. Yeah, nice. So now we're venting condensates. And it's just gonna cycle around. It's trying. Some of them are trying. So if I had more venting power, this would be going a lot more smoothly. And the buffer between all of this would be enough. So I think, and also keep in mind, this is the single worst period we're looking at right now, when we are not using anything but residual mixture. This is all just trying to make residual mixture right now. And that's going to change later on. Maybe not substantially. Biakua's, it's all going to be blocked for the beginning. Like, even if I process all of these intermediates into their final forms, naphtha, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, all the other weird liquids and such, I don't have any consumers beyond that. So this will eventually block no matter what, which is a shame. Why is coking gas oil filling up? Should that not be wrung out? Or is it just not in that loop? We're outside of that loop right now. Why are you lit up and you are not? That's interesting. So the system is very gimpy at the moment. It's working, but it's working gimpy because we don't have enough draw on all of these things that we're making. The waste draw right here is not enough. We need to do another line and prepare to do 2 more blocks, essentially. So all of this needs to be reworked. It's not going to be hard. It's a bunch of copy and pasting. Now we're venting medium distillates. Yeah, don't get used to that. So this is all time on the vents that is not permanent. I almost think I should make this stop, right? Because of we almost made a full caravan of coke off this. This is fantastic. And if this blocks, then this starts kicking in. And that'll create more use for more coke. So this will run for a little bit and then it will block again and that will be fine. Yeah, it's going to work. And then next up, what we have to do is take this coke oven gas and get the hot air of it. Coke oven gas to hot air. All right. I declare this is working almost too well. I wish this system didn't work. The sushi pipe kind of thing. But it's all just about buying time on the oil burners. And, oh, I should definitely have pulled that out and put that over here instead. That's going to be tough. I'll figure something out. It'll be okay. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. This was a very successful episode, in my opinion. Next up, let's take a look. Mixture. Let's go straight to the mixture. So we're going to start processing high distillates into naphtha. That just takes light oil refineries. We're going to make light oil refineries. We're going to make strip distillates. Very excited about this because it marks one more thing that we can do to cut out. We can cut out our dependency from the South Factory by making the strip distillates here, and that's great. Fantastic. Then the low distillates is just going to go on an adventure making all of this stuff. I'm even going to make the lubricant out of low distillates here because I have... Oh, I guess I'm not doing that, eh? It's like, why wasn't I doing that? Ah, I can't. Right. Got it. Gonna make kerosene. Gonna make heavy oil. Gonna make a whole lot of gasoline. Gonna use that to power the glass making area. Gonna make coal gas out of low distillates. This is inefficient, but it's pure, you know? Gonna make BTX. What's BTX good for? Who cares, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, can I make Xylonol better over here? Yeah. Isn't this a lot more straightforward? I don't know. It probably depends on just what you have. Like, BTX is a strange chemical to me. I guess I can make it ethylene out of it here. Bring over Nexolite. Make these two things again. It's kind of an intermediate. Well, yeah. BTX is just a straight intermediate if I treat it as a step on the way to making these two things, because I can get methane other ways, and this can make other ways. So yeah, this doesn't belong in the fluid stack. It'll just be somewhere in the processing chain. Pretty sure I'm going to have to put in this block right here to make further, because this is all just chemical processing, chemical processing, chemical processing. It's probably going to need this too. There's a lot that has to go on. And then we'll store them all here and then here. And I've definitely left enough space. All right, I've been playing too long. I really need to wrap up. And then do anything else with my life, right? Tech is kind of working. The southern base is kind of working. I suppose I should be kind of glad about that, right? But I'm going to have to make a lot of red buildings by hand next episode. And I am not super thrilled with that. All right, so we have to zoom out again. Because we have added more to the factory, and I have to get another set of landmarks to orient myself along being centered. That's really close to being centered. All right, I think this is good. Give me a... No, we have to press that button. Yeah, we have to see the icons. There we go. All right, so what did we do today in the North Factory? Well, we did quite a bit. We started by opening up a crude oil seep right here, and we are just pouring. It says 12 million crude oil, but I could have sworn it was a billion before, so maybe there's something going on there, maybe not. I don't know. We have crude oil, and that's great. We are piping it all the way down here, all the way over here, all the way down here, and into this right here, this crude oil depository, the first of many crude oil-based products that will find their way in this stack. Fantastic work. Couldn't be more thrilled. Crude oil came over here, and we worked on these 3 blocks. Well, first off, we put down these 12 blocks. And that was fun. But these 3 blocks we're working on. This was utility, which is vent, steam production, and water production for everything. And then this. Very happy with the primary distillation stack with the sushi pipe sorting option on top of it. So long as I have enough space, enough capacity in the vent, this will work forever, I think. I don't think there's any problems associated with this. Which is sad because it's a dumb solution, but whatever, right? Meanwhile, over here, there was the only substance we could not burn out of all of the distillation products was residual mixture, and we put in a almost complete residual mixture processing block right here. I say almost because we are just burning the coke oven gas right now when it contains a lot of valuable hot air I should try to recover. So we're going to be doing that probably like right here. I don't know how to scale this facility because it's not going to be very efficient because it's using okay, well, two things are going on here. One, we are just burning the coke oven gas when I should be collecting it. I need coke oven gas. Two, I am leaving the hot air inside of it when I should be trying to extract it. Um, and three, it is 500 degrees, and that is going to be inefficient to warm bricks from normal state to warm state. You only need 250 coke oven gas off that, but I don't. Well, I could try mix. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so listen to this. This is insane. This is nuts. So I can take the 500-degree coke oven gas and use it to take bricks from ground state to warm state. This is inefficient because it only requires 250 degrees to do this. But this is going to produce coke oven gas that is in ground state 15 degrees, I think. But then I can mix that in a 1-to-1 ratio in order to get twice as much of 250 degree gas, which will then heat normal bricks from ground state to elevated state in the most efficient way possible. How am I going to manage that? I do not know. I wonder if there's a way to measure the temperature of a fluid and then turn things on and off. This is going to be really neat. I'm going to be thinking about this all night and the next few episodes because I'm not going to be able to work on it because I have other things to do. Or maybe I'll find time. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be really neat to think about. And then obviously the cold gas that runs off has to be exported and put in the fluid tanks. So plenty to do, but this is a major step forward, especially since I'm going to be making some chemicals I don't even have in the South factory here, like xylanol, which is going to be needed for highest, most currentist iron ore processing. So all this is doing is getting precursors online for me to start getting the proper material processing going right here, which will come soon? Question mark. Certainly in the next 30 days, I hope. So I think that's probably enough talking from me, right? And we can go look at the South Factory because we like to. And what did I do in the South Factory today? Nothing. Not a thing. Anything that's going wrong here, I don't know or care about. Don't bother me with it. I don't think there's any problems here. And if there are, just close your eyes and hope real hard that they go away. That's the official plan. But I think right now I am done. So thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.